Oh, oh. Laker Nation, you allowed them to do it to you again, huh? And they even added Dame Lillard on this point, and you fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. You don't understand that there's marketing that comes with all of this. There is a business side of the NBA instead of just be on the court. Let's talk about it. Laker fans, what's going on? You already know it's Wally World, where we give you that la la Laker, baby, where we uncut nothing. We give you all raw. We give you nothing but the facts, nothing but the truth. Now, we know the biggest thing that's going on right now is we all heard Dame Lillard wants to let the world know that, hey, he talked to LeBron James and Anthony Davis over a nice dinner like it was a dinner date. And you guys fell for it. While we're already in the midst of season, you now want to hear what Damian Lillard has to say while he has on a Portland Trailblazer uniform. And you didn't even get the hook, line, and sinker of any of that, did you? No, because as Laker fans, we feel as though we can get any and everybody. Anytime somebody's a free agent, we're the first one saying, we to get them. It's the spoiled stuff of us Laker fans. It's that we feel as though we are entitled instead of this being a team that has to have right pieces and right fits. Now, let me tell you right now, Damian Lillard comes to the Lakers at any point before this, I'm for it. To be honest with you, Dame Lillard is a better fit than Russell Westbrook. But hey, here we are, right? We are now trying to win it with the guys that we have. It's like what Dame Lillard and his team did is nothing different than what you guys have received in your lifetime. How many times have you really wanted to pursue a woman, right? And you've been doing everything to show your interest. And as soon as you go to another woman, then that's when she wants to come and say, well, I mean, we were kind of serious. I mean, we had a few dates. And I mean, we was trying to be together, but, he talked to me, but I didn't, we didn't go anywhere. And meanwhile, you're like, what? We never even did anything. We went on a date. I called you twice. That's it. But meanwhile, on social media, she's saying that you guys were an item. This is what Dame Lillard just did. He wanted to do this for a reason. And unbeknownst to you, Laker fans, he did not do it because of the Lakers.
Thank you.
Yep, you guessed it. He did not do this because of the Lakers. See, you got to remember that everything has a business attached to it first. See, what a lot of us fans are about, we're about who scored how many points, who got the rebounds, who hit the game-winning shot, and how much did we win by or lose by. Again, this is what we all worry about. We do not see the underlying things that players have to do in order to receive or throw a message to their teams to say, hey, these guys are recruiting me. These guys came to me and came and had dinner with me and wanted me to play with them. If you guys don't get it together, I'm moving on. Another example, it's kind of like when and you go to this other job and you go and apply. And the job tells you all the great things about the new company. And it makes you feel good, makes you stand up straight. And you go right back to work and then you tell them, hey, either you give me some more pay or I'm going to the other job. Even though the other job has already filled its position already because you declined it, but you just want your job to appreciate you and you just want what you can deserve, right? This is exactly what Damian Lillard did. Everybody's going to blow up the end of the conversation that, you know what, I tried to be as loyal as I can and I'm going to stick here and I'm going to do this. But at the same time, let's take the facts into consideration. Damian Lillard is almost in the same boat of Ben Simmons. He has a huge contract with so many amount of years left on it, and that if you had to get rid of him, you would have to get the whole house. Imagine Ben Simmons right now, who is doing everything under the sun to get out of Philly. His back, his body, his mental issue. I come to practice with a cell phone in my pocket, and they're still not trading him. Do you imagine that the Portland Trailblazers would trade Damian Lillard without getting everybody on your team's roster? It will literally be 3 guys on the roster after Damian Lillard is traded. Does that make any sense? He is a key component, and he's even better for Portland than Ben Simmons is for Philly. But again, us Laker fans are saying, ooh, he mentioned us. So what? He sold up. This was before Russell Westbrook came into play. Dame knows that. It has nothing to do with the Lakers organization. It has nothing to do with playing for the purple and gold. This is a message to be sent to Portland to say, hey, you know what? I got a new person that admires me. You guys better give me what I want, because if I'm talking to these 2 guys, can you imagine who else I can talk to? It doesn't even have to be the Lakers. The Lakers are the figurehead for Dame to be able to get his business to be mixed and moved around in Portland. He wants to put the coach on notice. He wants to put Chauncey Billups on notice. He wants to put the ownership and management on notice in Portland that, hey, I have clout in this league. And these mediocre teams that you are putting me on, I could easily go out here and be wooed and rode around the town with other guys who truly want me to win. And if you guys are not willing to do that, I'll bring this back up another year or so from now to explain to you guys, hey, I'm available. I'm ready to be traded. And I only have a couple years, so you can't wipe out the whole house on me. That is what this is all about. Laker fans, relax. The team we have right now, we have too much going on right now to even think about Dame Lillard unless we're thinking about them in the next game that we play them, which is coming up next in Portland. Don't worry about that. That's Dame's problem. A lot of guys have been in this position plenty of times before. Carmelo could have been out of this situation years ago, but he decided to take the long-term deal in New York while a lot of players were telling him, don't do that. You'll be stuck. And now look at us now getting the latter part of Carmelo Anthony that we probably could have got with Kobe years prior. Think about that. Dame is in that position. And unfortunately, he will be in that position for a while. He has to hope that this organization puts pieces in place for him because he has no leverage. Zero leverage. Zero leverage. He has no leverage at all, so he's doing anything and everything with his team, and his agents are trying to stir up the pot just to make him relevant. Because we all know there's nothing relevant in Portland, Oregon. Nothing relevant in Portland, Oregon. So, with that being said, relax, Laker fans. Let Dame be the bitter girl that was a potential. Let her be bitter. You found something right now that's working out right now. You're just trying to work out what's your favorite color and what type of food you like to eat and how do you like to sleep and where are some of the nice places you want to go on vacation. You're in that stage right now with your new girlfriend. You're not worrying about the one who had the opportunity to tell everybody in the NBA, I want out. It doesn't matter what it is. Just get me out of here because I'm not wanting to play here. He didn't do that. Loyalty can sometimes burn you. In life, loyalty can sometimes bite you in places that you sit. We all understand that. So allow Dame to now understand what that feels like. And he have no choice. Portland is not going to let him go. If there's anybody that's going to let anybody go in Portland, CJ McCollum might be on the trading block. But Dame, who puts butts in seats and shoots from the logo, and it's Dame time, he's not going anywhere. So you can just forget it. He's not going anywhere. Stop thinking crazy. Stop going well over the box And some of my Laker fans, listen, we are family. I want you to look at my face. We are family. But some of these deals and trades that you believe in are outrageous. Dame Lillard is not coming for peanuts and chips. This is not 2K22. And even on that, if you put the salaries up, it wouldn't match. There is no need for you to make an all-star team just on the Lakers, just because you are a Laker fan. Pieces have to fit. Salaries have to match. Players have to be on a roster. And right now, Dame is amazing. But even right now, Dame is struggling in Portland right now. We're trying to find chemistry. They just stink. So think about that before you start worrying about what's going on somebody else's thing that waited till the season it has started before. He could have said this before the season even started to try to put some more leverage to it, but he didn't. He waited till the season went along because he's showing that he's not really happy in Portland already. That's what that means. Because it's the same guy that walked and dapped up LeBron James at a game. This game right here.
Foul charge to Amanda Zawi. Dame Dollar in the building. Damian Lillard, Portland Trailblazers guard, saying hello to LeBron James.
And said, no, it was just nothing. We came to a game and high-fived each other and watched the ladies play. Remember that? Stay woke. And do not allow other baggage to come into your baggage claim. For the ones who like to fly. All right? Lakers have a big game against Portland. This is why they will also add it to the mix right now, when that's the next team that they play. The media has to have something to stir us up. And if we believe in the media and what they're trying to do, we will fall right victim to exactly what they did. They decide now, and the Lakers play Portland, and both teams kind of look up in the air right now. What do you think the camera's going to be on when they play? Watching how Dame talks to LeBron and talks to AD at the end of games. And watch how they high-five each other. And watch how LeBron talks over his mouth. That's what they want. They want to stare it. And we fall for it every time, thinking that it's about Dame to the Lakers, when in actuality, it's Dame trying to get his wife to not be his ex-wife. Now, on that note, thank you guys for taking a little bit of time of your day or your night to listen to that nice Laker information. We still in the running, baby. 5th in the West. We still have time to jail, as I said. And we can't worry about people who want to be an item when we want to make them an item and they didn't want to be that. And as always, love yourself, love each other. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can get all the content. Comment and tell me what you feel about this thing with Dame Lillard. Do you think that Dame Lillard truly had a shot of coming to the Lakers? Do you truly think that in the future Dame Lillard will be a Laker? Do you think that this was all a hoax and all for Portland to open their eyes just for them to get back to business? Do you think it was a tactic for LeBron James and Anthony Davis just to stir the pot in Portland, just to have them up in the air while we figure our stuff out? You let me know in the comments, man. We could talk all day long about it. But as always, La La Laker out. Go ahead and listen to the theme music. Oh yeah, if you are feeling the hoodie, Mamba Forever hoodie, has Mamba in the front. I'll definitely show you guys the back. It has Kobe going from young to old in the back. It has Mamba on the sleeve here and Kobe right here on the sleeve. We do a lot of custom hoodies. Has the 8 and the 24 here. I can turn here. If you can see, if you are feeling any of these combinations, I have plenty of these. And it doesn't have to be exactly like this because this one is actually custom. But if you have any idea that you want on a hoodie, get in the comments. Let me know if you like some of these. We'll go ahead and give you the prices and stuff and get you on your way. Because you got to be fly during this season. Because when we win, you got to have things that other people don't have. Peace.